Get and we are live. We're almost at the end of the week during the work week. Hey, something funny, people are thinking that Saturday and Sunday should be considered a work week, but in the real estate world, we still consider Saturdays and Sundays and holidays non-work weeks, which is really yeah, it's kind of funny because as realtors, those are our weekdays. Those are our work days. Those are like our busiest work days is Saturday and Sunday. So is that something that should be changed? Should that be changed? That work days does include Saturday and Sunday since we all work different days. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Grace Simon here with the New Doors Mentorship and Coaching, bringing you a morning momentum. Well, for us Canadians, there's never, we should never be surprised about a snowfall when it's supposed to be spring. Why are we surprised by that in any way when we live in Ontario, Canada? Because there's always a beautiful snowfall that's happening at spring. When spring comes, you think you can put your winter boots away, a winter coat. I didn't, because I said, nope, I am not going to put my winter boots away, my winter coats away yet, because I know better. Good morning. Good morning. I know better. The moment you put your winter boots and your winter coats away is when we get a huge snowfall. But I didn't put mine away because I knew that was going to take place. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? How are you feeling out there? How's everybody doing out there? I want to know. I want to know how everybody's doing, how you're feeling, what's on your mind. What do you need help with? Where do you need to be encouraged? Where do you need to be built up? Where do you need to be edified? Where where in your life, or what brings you down? What's causing you to feel discouraged or tired or exhausted? Is there anything out there that specifically you need help with in helping to getting some momentum or feeling, getting your energy back and excitement for life? I asked that question to someone who had messaged me and had thanked me for the encouraging words that I bring in the morning. And you have no idea what that means, what that meant to me, or that means to me. Every time I feel like, why am I doing this for? Who am I doing it for? And why does it matter? Like I ask you guys, living in your purpose, knowing your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Who are you doing it for? And why does it matter? I ask you this often, don't I? And the truth is that I find myself asking myself that question. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And does it matter? So my morning momentum, I do real estate. I'm a city councilor and I'm a coach. And my morning momentum that I get on in the morning, like, why do I do that? A lot of times I don't get feedback, or I don't know who I'm really touching or making a difference to. And when you are doing what you love, when you know that you're like doing something that you know that that you're to do, like you're following your purpose and your why of why you're doing what you're doing, you don't need feedback, you don't need pats on the back all the time, you don't need to hear the feedback of how people are appreciating it. But the truth is that we all, we like to know, right? That what we're doing matters. And so whenever I, get to a place or a point where I'm like, you know, what I'm doing, does it matter? Is it making a difference? Am I encouraging people? Am I like touching people's lives somewhere out there? If it's one person that I can touch, if it's one person I can make laugh, it's one person that I can help to, bring an idea to, or, to, cause to question, to change something in their life that matters. That means enough to me. And so whenever I get to a point that of like questioning, why do I do that? Someone reaches out and gives an encouragement or sends a gift. And those things really matter. We need to know that we need one another. Everyone needs others in their life, don't we? Because the truth is that we all get discouraged. We all question, you know, is it working? What we're doing, does it matter? Am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right career? Am I making a difference? Or, is this what I'm meant to do? Is there something different? Like we all get in this place of question, right? Am I really qualified for this? That's normal when you get like that. And it's really important that you surround yourself with the right people. That you surround yourself with people that know how to encourage you, how to build you up, how to remind you, how to championing you on when you're doing something different than others. And who you surround yourself with, who you collectively, have in your life on a regular basis is really important. And when I say that, I don't mean people that make you feel soft and fuzzy all the time. The people that make you feel good all the time. Yes, we like those people, and those people are really important, but it's also really important that we have people that are willing to challenge us. Iron sharpens iron, right? Make us cause us to feel a little uncomfortable at times, so that we question ourselves and the fact of that, if there's something more that we need to be doing, or something different, or something we're not asking, or that we're not challenging ourselves enough, that we have somebody around us that loves us enough, to give us the truth in love, right? And in kindness, but is not afraid to share the truth in love, so that we can all improve our lives. I had an amazing friend staying with me, and she's writing a book, and she's absolutely incredible, and I adore her. She's someone that I that I cherish. When she asked me to look over something, I think she does it hesitantly because she knows that I'm going to give her real feedback. She may have given things to other people and they have changed things, but they may have not given real feedback. But she can count on that when she gives me something to look over, to or ask me a question, that she's going to get a straight up answer. And that's something that people admire. They may not always like it, and I don't always make people feel good. Coaches are not about making you feel good. Mentoring is not making you feel good and giving you all fuzzy. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I'm going to make you feel fuzzy and warm. That's not what coaching and mentoring is. That's not the kind of coach and mentor that I want. When I'm looking for somebody that is mentoring, that's coaching me or speaking into my life, I want somebody that sees the best in me before I'm producing my best, right? That they can call out the things that I can't see, but they're willing to step out and challenge me. They're willing to step out and be truthful in the fact of, I see you doing this, like, could you challenge yourself a little bit more, Grace? And so my friend, when she asked me to, look over something, or she asked a question about that, no, she's come to trust the fact that I'm going to give her something to change, something I'm going to suggest she changes things, or she looks at things from a different angle, and she doesn't always like it. In fact, she pushes me up against the board sometimes, not liking what I have to say, but then afterwards she'll be saying, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much for, saying what you said, or what you needed to say, or pointing those things out. I really appreciate that." And that's where we realize that we need one another, right? Because we can only see what we can see. We only hear what we, are willing to hear at times, or, we're willing to accept. We live in the place of our values and our beliefs. And sometimes those values and those beliefs keep us in a box, they keep us in a bubble. And when we allow other people into our life, they may have a different perspective. They may live from a different value belief system. And I'm not talking about faith and, you know, those areas. Those are important, and those really make up a person, but it's broader than that. And so when we collectively surround ourselves with people that we need in our life, we want people that see things differently, right? They hear things differently. They have a different perspective, this different view on the world, on the issues politically, education, family, whatever it can be. We don't always want to surround ourselves with people that are just like us, because that's not where the growth really truly lies. The growth lies in the place of being uncomfortable, The growth really lies in the place of being challenged. The growth really lies in the willingness to be open-minded, to willing to hear others, what they have to say, to truly listen. Just because somebody doesn't believe what you believe doesn't mean that you can't learn from them or that you can ask questions to gain understanding. Curiosity is a beautiful sense of growth. Yesterday I was at a home inspection, and the buyers, he's from India, and he had his best friend there with him, and it was really cute. This man, the buyer, he was incredibly curious. Purchasing his home is a big deal, and he ha- he's very wealthy. He has anything that he wants in life, but something that I really admired that I learned from him was his sense of curiosity. When we're talking about the appliances and the components of the house, he had done all of his research. He had checked the Google reviews, the reports, the warranties, the functionality of these appliances. He knew every component about this house when he was going around with the home inspector. He was talking about the reviews and what happens with these appliances. Anything that we talked about in the house, he had done his homework. He had gone and done his research and done his homework so that he was really well informed and really well educated. And being there yesterday was so interesting for me because I said, this is how people become successful. That's how they really grow in life and really live in their fullness is out of the sense of desire for growth, desire to be educated, the desire for curiosity, the desire to ask people questions so that they can learn more. And his best friend and him were joking about, they're the bestest of best friends. The bestest of best friends. Like they've known each other for a long time, but they're both from India. They have both very different worldviews. They have very different political views. They have very different perspectives and perceptions about things, but they love each other. They respect each other. They laugh at each other's differences, and they joke with each other the way that the things that they believe and the things that they really focus and put their attention on. But there's such an honor, there's such a respect that they had between one another. It was a beautiful example of how much we need others in our life to challenge us, right? To grow us, to live our life together in. And I'm really, really grateful for the people that I have. And yeah, I'm grateful that there's people that I welcome into challenge. Now, you don't have to welcome everybody to challenge you. In fact, you have to be careful on who you do have challenge you, because they can also be very, very hurtful. But when you establish, a relationship of trust, and allow people to speak into your life, allow them to grow you, knowing that they see the very best in you, that's really important and that's invaluable. So today, I just want us to think about this morning momentum. Who do I have around me that helps me to grow, that helps me to learn, that helps me to build? And I put the title of, how do we get overwhelmed? How do we get how do we move out from feeling overwhelmed or being discouraged or being let down? The answer is knowing that we need others in our life is so important. Who do you have in your life that you can count on, that you can lean on, that can see the very best in you and will challenge you and will call things out so that you can truly live your best life, live this fulfilling life? Who do you have? If you don't have anybody, then reach out. Reach out and say, I need somebody in my life that will see the best in me and call things out and not just make me feel warm and fuzzy, but knows that they see the more. I need to see the more. I need to understand. I want to grow and I need that. Then, feel free to reach out. I'm here for you every day doing these morning momentums. And, if there's a question that you have or there's something that you think that I should talk about, then send me a message. I would love to know. I'd love to know who I'm connecting with. I'd love to know who I'm, speaking to and what I need to speak on. I need you. I need you. I need others in my life to be able to see things because what I see as people needing may not necessarily be true. And so I need you. Who do you need in your life today to continue to live out your fulfilled life, to live a fully fulfilled life, to live out your promise, to live out what you know that you're made for? Who do you have? And if you don't, go seeking it. Have an amazing, incredible day, everybody. Happy Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have an amazing day.